Alright guys, we're going to install our CounterWeight 3D print onto this handlebar. If you tilt it back like this, it reveals 4 screws on the back side right here. Just go ahead and remove all these 4 screws. Set them aside. With the CounterWeight, you're going to find out this is going to be a lot more useful as far as when you get off of your Segway, it's not going to take off on you. It's going to stay right where it should. So the triangle shaped here, put it on your triangle shaped base handle unit. Just slide it down in there until it'll bottom out and just rest on this hump here in the middle. Go ahead, remove or insert the top handle bar. Make sure the 4 threaded holes are lined up, and go ahead and just install the 4 screws again. Put those back in. Make sure you don't cross thread these. Take it nice and easy. Snug all 4 of these screws up. You don't want to be pulling your handlebar out or having these screws vibrate out of the holes while you're riding it. Alright guys, stands up fine on the kickstand there. We're going to go ahead and turn it on with our counterweights on there now. And there we are guys. It's standing up on its own, balancing on its own with our counterweights. Hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again today. This is another short video, some tips and tricks I learned on the Ninebot-SEGWAY MiniPro that we just got. Actually purchased 2 of them. And as you see here, I've got the long extension handle on, not the knee bar on here. And it's pretty cool, except for you'll find out when you pull your kickstand up, if you've installed one. I've already installed that. That's an accessory add-on. But now you turn it on and it just wants to go forward because of all the weight from the long handlebar, right? But it will in fact operate just fine and balance you standing still once you're on it. So guys, I've overcome this with a little creation I made for this unit. I'm going to show you this shortly, but let's just see how this works again, see how it wants to take off. So if you were to just step off of this thing and just let go, it's going to just take off on you. Unless you turn the unit off and then put your kickstand down. Then it will stand up on its own. Alright, so I'm going to show you my creation. Now guys, what I made to overcome this, I made something and I purchased something, right? I made this 3D print right here. It's shaped like the triangle of the handlebar shaft, so that will slide right on. And then it's got a little holder up front here. And that, I bought some counterweights off of Amazon, and these came in, they fit, well, I actually drafted this to fit these counterweights, and they fit right in here, just like that, like a saddle for the weights. Now, I'm going to show you that it will balance, and you can use your remote control driving system as well once you have these installed on your handlebars. So this is our second unit here. One's mine, one's my wife's. This one has the self-balancing weights on it. I can ride it around just fine, as you can see here. And now when I get off of it, It doesn't go traveling by itself with the counterweights on it. So this is what we have on there, this counterweight system. I'll give you a close-up view. So guys, let's take a look at these on the vehicle, the Segway. There they are right there, right below the cup holder. I'm going to show you this drink holder right here as well, how that works. But look at that, it's holding on its own, balancing on its own. Alright guys, now you're probably wondering, alright, it can balance itself on its own with the larger handlebars on it. Will it do remote control on the app? And that button is right here. It's called Bluetooth remote in the bottom center, right below the speedometer. If I click on that, now we're going to try to make this thing move back. See, it doesn't tip over. Stop. I'm going to turn it. It's turning. Let's go this way. Look at that, guys. With the long ass handlebar on it, it is handling its own. Isn't that unbelievable? I don't know. I kind of think it is. It can self-balance itself when it stops. Can turn on a dime. So you can have it parked in a cafe up against the wall or something while you're at your table. And then when you're done with your coffee in Danish, just pull out your phone in the app and just have it come right on over to you. Just like that. So guys, what do you think? Pretty impressive, right? At least I think it is. And then you get on it and you make your way out of the cafe, back on your road trip or trail trip. Now, one other thing I had to show you today. These are working out very nice for the Segway MiniPros. The Ninebot MiniPro, I should say. This is a bottle holder. The clamp on here is adjustable. It does clamp right onto this handlebar here. It may even work on the knee pad bar. I haven't tried it because I'm exclusively using the handlebars right now. But I've got the drink holder on this one. Right above the weights is optimal. I tried it up front and it just topples over. You can go into your balance settings within the Segbot app, but there's not enough balancing settings to offset the weight that you put up front. So let's just say, you're gonna say, hey Todd, well, it doesn't have a drink in there. Here's a full water bottle. Let's see what it does. Remember, it's right above the weight, so it's stuck on a crevice on my pavers there. So there we go. It does work, even with a full water bottle. We went out on a ride yesterday, me and my wife, around our local neighborhood. Got lots of waves and stuff, passerbyers and cars. A lot of people find these things really interesting. And it was very cool. We reached the limit over 3/4 of a mile, then you can unlock the limiter. I just pulled over, pulled out the app, and hit that limit button that's on the bottom right next to the remote control to the left of that. And so I hit the limit button and it unlocked it to free up to 10 miles an hour. I think it's 10.4 miles an hour or 10.6 miles per hour. And man, these babies can roll. I mean, it's 10 miles an hour. You think, oh man, that's not very fast. I've done that in my car. It feels like I'm barely moving. Try that standing on a little pad like this at 10 miles an hour. you feel like you are rolling, man. So it's very impressive. Once you unlock these at 10 miles an hour, you can get to where you want to go faster. And also when it's hot outside, like it was really hot in the sunlight outside, we're looking for shade paths and stuff to take, but when we couldn't find them, you just boost this thing up to about 8-9 miles an hour. You get that breeze hitting you in the face on some of the sweat beads that are coming down, and it just feels awesome. It cools you down like a nice fan in front of you because you're just blowing in the wind. So we like that. So guys, that's all of my tips and tricks now. Now you might ask me, well, where can I get this 3D printed thing and the counterweights? I'll leave the links for both of these, the counterweights and this 3D print. I'm gonna put this on Thingiverse. I'll upload it. I'll leave the link in my description below this video for both of these. And then if you don't have a 3D printer, you can take that design after finding it on my link and find somebody online. There's companies and personal people on forums, maybe the Segway forum that has a 3D printer. You can request them to print it for you for, I'm sure, just a small fee. And this thing is awesome. It works on both of our Segways, no adjustments really at all. If you need a little bit of counter adjustments, it is in the app. Like I said, you can't counter adjust the whole offset weight of the handlebar by itself within the app. That's why I needed this weight setup here. And guys, I'll leave the link for the bottle holder as well. Thank you again for tuning into one of my videos, and I hope to see you on the next one.
It's just what I